Good evening, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 69, 5 vs 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 1. My opponent is a friend and frequent opponent, Arsenal416, the Vanguard of Dishonor. So we went 1-2 last week, which means that I am not number 1. Arsenal is number 1, so I am fighting him for it. And yeah, let's get ready with the prediction. It's going to be 2 or less, 3 or more. Where's the music? There. Come on. And there. Oh. All right, rank 2 fighting rank 1. My 16.1 million. It's almost 16.1. There's the new characters help. His 15.8. Top 80 GP, my 3.21 million to his 3.17. We both have 417 Zetas and each have 84 GAC Omicrons. Our top 80 average speed remains tied at 167. Mod analysis, plus 25 speeds, my 295 to his 343. 20 to 24s, my 597 to his 785. Plus 20s, my 892 to his 1128. Plus 50, I don't usually do. Plus 4% offense mods, my 288 to his 237. And my plus 6% offense mods, 102 to his 101. Got you, dog. Where's the drink, Guilty? Here's the drink. Here's the drink. Yeah, I appreciate it, Titan. Let's go 3 a.m. stream. Good luck. Get that number 1 back. Man, so where are you? You in Germany or something? That's a ways ahead. Windwalker 122. Good evening, good sir. Good evening back to you. Welcome, welcome. All right. Sheepdog, Swugga Player, Darth Leia. Good to see everybody. Sheepdog, there you are, man. All right. Relic analysis, my 2539 total levels to his 2453. Relic 9s, my 160 to his 105. Relic 8s, my 127 to his 157. And Relic 7s, my 9 to his 36. Datacron analysis, my total rerolls are 404. Yeah. His 444. So actually fairly close, right? Level 9 Datacrons, my 65 to his 61. Level 6 to 8, I have 1, he has 0. And levels 3 to 5, I have 3, he has 5. Duckstab, yes, I did change guilds. It's, if you know why I changed from Chromium, it's for related reasons. Yeah. No YouTube tonight? What? YouTube's not? And why would that be the case? It says I'm live. Don't scare me like that. It says I'm live. It says live. It says it's live. Oh yeah, okay. Erethazon says YouTube is on, so here you go. Don't scare me. Damn it. All right. Galactic Legend comparison. Let's see what he's got going on. Ass JMK still. Everything else looks pretty good. Wow, really fast VCam. Fast cat. Pretty good. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the OmegaBot report. This is for both weeks that we can see this season. So, as far as attack timing goes, he's aggressive, likes to go early. Speed comparison-wise, yeah, he's got me for most of the way until about 26. And then we get competitive from there. Got quite a bit of speed in those mods. We both have all the Grand Arena Omicrons, nothing interesting to see there. But as far as attack efficiency goes, I can see some drops here. 48, 45, 43, 41, 40, 39, 31, 30, 29, 20. So some rough going to finish up some matches. I know I was at least one of those. All right, defenses that Arsenal has been setting. 6 out of 6 rounds, you're going to see Slacker, Jedi Master Mace Windu, Aphra, BKM, and Rey Swolo. After that, Ahsoka with Ezra, Sith Eternal, Traya, Lord Vader, Queen Amidala, Malgus, Jabba, Reva Starkiller. Interesting. Or even Great Mothers. All right. Executor, Malevolence, and Executrix on defense. If it isn't Executrix, it's going to be Profundity. Interesting. All right. Defenses by zone for Arsenal. It's going to be Slacker, Jedi Master Mace, Aphra, and Rey Swolo. That's my guess. Just a guess. All right. Offense-wise, he's going to use Bane, Jedi Master, Luke, JMK, Cat, Boss Nass, Leia, Baylan, Saw, Heracrex, Great Mothers, Fugitive Omega, Maul, Reva, CLS, and Queen. And then kind of whatever he has to after that. And get messy. Okay. Leviathan, Raddus, and Negotiator on offense most of the time. Sometimes it's Profundity. He's splitting that half and half. Teams that he has dropped on this season. Gungans a few times, in fact. Seer Malicos, Starkiller, Maul, Fugitive Omega twice, Sith Eternal, Rey Swolo, Aphra, Lord Vader, and Slacker. A few times. Alright, and his only drop on fleet has been on 1 Malevolence. Been otherwise pretty good in that. Alright. How we doing on the prediction, guys? 3 minutes, 40 seconds. I'll give you guys another 20 seconds. Get those votes in. Let's have a look-see at the board. ASAP. How's everybody doing tonight? That's right, Franklin. Drink one for your mistake. Have a good sip on that. All right. In submission. So, 87% of you, 87% of points wagered went 2 or less. 13% went 3 or more. Okay, sometimes the minority faction has gotten paid out this season. Let's see how it goes, shall we? All right, Arsenal has done me the kindness of not only clearing the bottom front zone, but in fact the entire board, so we know the full size of the task before us. Let's talk about the banners. Prime Bot. Come forward. Fulfill your purpose. Okay, up top side, the first thing he did was something that didn't work against Slacker Dre, and then he withdrew, and then he cleaned it up for 42 banners, so he actually got 52 as his first successful attack. But, yeah. Alright. I'll take it. Ahsoka with Ezra. What did he do on that one? I want to say he just crushed a bunch of these, and that's probably one of them. Yeah, if I didn't note it. Really thought we would have noted that. I want to say like a 63 here, JMS. I don't know. We'll have to get the answer from him if I can't get that straight later. Against Rey. I know we got that one. 57. He barely made it out on that one. This suggests to me that there's a Queen Amidala in the back. Because that means he did something else. Like Seer Malicos? Something? Alright, Ahsoka with Ezra. Yeah, that's probably what it was. And then Lord Vader with clones. 65. So just crush that. My suspicion is he got he got the 42 using JMK with the high defense cron against Slacker. So he used JML with the Hodocron against Lord Vader for that 65. That's my guess. All right, bottom front against Malgus. Yeah, he got me. So we tried to give him a bunch of choices. I looked at the last couple of matches. One of them was against Herbert, who is an efficiency player, so I know you have to play a little differently for that. But I looked at some of his other rounds, and I thought, power teams, like the main 4 GLs, really don't do a lot for me down bottom here. I'd rather give him some choices and see what he decides to do. So, for all of that, against Seer, Malicos, Maul, Crew, and Starkiller, with a reasonable defense, but also crit damage and offense on the stats, stacking offense level 3, 65 banners. Against Aphra, BT1, 000, B2, and now Relic 9, SM33, that was 62. I think we already covered Malgus was 65, and Jedi Master Mace was 64. All right, that's with the Temple Guard crop. All right, in the back, some, a familiar face there with Jabba. And what did he get there? I think he got himself like a 62. Yep. Against Sith Eternal, Treya, Nihilus, Savage, Talon. Surprise, motherfucker. You might not have expected to see that one for me because I haven't said it all season. And for all that, he got 62 on it. And then I set Great Mothers with a high defense cron, the one that I've been using on attack all season. I know this can be beaten by a few things, but I mean, some of the stuff he's holding, I think he could clear just about anything he might expect from me. So what the hell do I have to lose? And for that, 63 banners. All right, so I did the math on it earlier. His total banners between the drop and bleed adds up to being about 46, assuming a 65 banner clear for each of these fights. Not bad. All right, as far as fleet goes, in the back against Executor, he got a 68, so he limped out of that one. 72 against Executrix, damn. And then against Malevolence was a 73, so whatever, not a 75. I'll take it. And that's how we got to 1801. All right, let's see. Let me get back in touch with the chat. Depressed Wampa, doing great. Looking to see you hit one again. Hey, appreciate that, man. If I get there, I'll earn it because all these guys are playing for keeps. So, but yeah, believe you're gonna win, but bet odds for bigger winnings. I see where you're coming from, Swigga player. I don't mind you for that. Hey, Bane, good to see you. Hey, Tass, miss you, buddy. Miss you too. Miss a lot of good people. Miss a lot of good. It's gonna be, a thing, a transition. All right, top side. So his own Jedi Master Mace team, complete with Temple Guard Prom, followed by Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Boba, Embo with what? Dark side offense? No, potency and tenacity with super high defense. Okay. Maybe Mother Talzin food still? Sortie, BB-8, L3, T3, M4, and General Grievous with this brand new Sortie cron. So, wow, whenever a droid ally dispels a buff or debuff, it's going to happen a lot, by the way. All droid allies gain critical damage up and offense up for 3 turns, which can't be dispelled. I'm sure that's going to be fun. Whenever a droid ally gains stealth, other weakest non-stealth droid ally gains 100% defense and max protection for 2 turns. Good. That's a nice level 3. As the 3s go. Level 6 for T3M4. Whenever he critically hits an enemy, T3M4 gains damage immunity for 1 turn, which can't be copied. 25% turn meter, and blinds that enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. There is no way in God's green earth that Wampa is going to take this team on. Through several previous metas where they have tried to make Sortie stand up to Wampa, Wampa somehow found a way. That's it. That ain't gonna do it. That ain't gonna work. All right. If the enemy was target locked, T3 and 4 also gains protection up 100%, retribution, and speed up for 2 turns. You know what? Why the hell not? While Sortie is active, at the start of Sortie's turn, apply spare parts to all other droids, allies that do not have it. Whenever droid allies gain spare parts, all droid allies gain 25% offense for the rest of the encounter. Whenever a droid ally is defeated, dispel all debuffs on Sortie. So dig this. Is this not what like gas is for now? The only way to stop them from gaining spare parts is having them be revived and then getting spare parts reapplied immediately, right? So you can't let them revive. So we need no revive. Hey, Boss One, what's going on, man? Stevo, howdy Tess. Looks like you have some interesting comps you're up against. Yes, man. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Arsenal always makes it an interesting show. All right, and then of course Slacker, Hux, Dre, Red, and Faust with his Dre-Kron. So makes sense. All right, bottom front: Ahsoka, Exile Ezra, General Syndulla, Hu Yang, and then Zaris with the Zaris Kron. Interesting, yeah. So the first time you're defeated. First time you're defeated. You're gonna be revived with 100%. I wonder. Where is better to use Queen. I was thinking about Leia for this. That long text level 6 can be a poison pill. All right, Lord Vader, Oppo, CX2, DCT, and Scorch with CX2 Kron. Yeah, man, I really prefer this. Offense on CX2. 203% defense, 19% offense, 44.5% crit damage. It's a kicking Kron. I'm going to try BKM, by the way. I think I'm kitted for it. I feel ready. I'm going to try. All right, and then, yeah. Rey Swolo, Holdo, Stick Ray, and Zori with the Stick Ray Kron. Now, what do we got here? Level 3, the first time each light side ally reaches 75%, 50%, and 25% health. Grant them protection up 50% for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. So like the Hodokron level 3. Whenever resistance allies use a special ability during their turn, they stun target enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. Not great. Rey Scavenger deals 25% more damage per relic amplifier level on all allies. So yeah, if she's getting to take multiple turns, it's going to be a problem. Not good. And then Aphra, BT1, 000, Stap, and B2. Now, I'm not really getting this, guys. I don't get it, because he doesn't get the bonus turn. Like, he doesn't get much at all, right? While in Grand Arenas and all allies are separatist droids, which is not the case, then all this stuff happens, which is not happening. I don't get it. I've heard of other people doing this, so I'm sure there's something I'm missing. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, I think that's going to be Gungans. So, BKM here. Obviously, we're going to do, like, JMK for Slacker. I want to save Bane for the back. Last time he made things hard for me by having, like, a Sith Eternal and a Reva team back there. Yeah, Night Sisters is going to be interesting here. All right, face the music. Fight number 1. MK Cat 5. All right. Padme, where you at, lady? Here we go. All right, here we go. Do I truly want to do this way? I think the smart thing would probably be to attempt the BKM first. because depending on whether or not this fails, I might have to shift some things around. I did prepare a high defense cron for this, so here we go. 280% defense, 10% offense. I couldn't roll that last chunk away, it just refused to go. And at the start of the encounter, light side allies have the bulk. So we got that. Alright. Talked about it with Fatal. Patrons already know from the latest plotting and scheming that there is apparently a right way to pursue this. And yeah. Forget, did he... Yeah, I think in the end he just had it down to Lord Vader and Oppo, so that implies after you kill DCT and CX2, you would be taking down Scorch next. We'll kind of make it work. First time doing this, so we'll see. I've seen a couple videos, but no substitute for trying it. We begin. This arm's unfortunate. Well, quite bad, actually. Thank you for asking. Smack. Smack. Respectable smacking. Birds. Roll out on you, I believe, was the rule. Let's see what we can't make happen there. Alright, don't be greedy. This is something that Fatal observed. Take the money and run with this. They don't have enough buffs to dispel that I'm worried about. I don't want to waste that. How are we looking for this? May as well shields up. Blind on Oppo looks nice. That looks... Okay, that was slick. Let's take that. Basic? Yeah, that's a nice free attack. Happy to have that. Paired. Okay. Okay. Nice call. Taking the hard way of getting through this. Okay. Listen, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm also not going to ask questions. Hey, stop that. Okay. Are you about ready? I don't think you're in phase. Because you're one ahead of BKM right now? Can't be 100% about that. I think we have little AoE, so I'm going to basic here just in case I'm wrong. Would hate what's wrong now. We were wrong. Or, I mean, we would have been wrong. Probably CX2. Can't be wrong to hit that. Ooh, geez. So if I don't do this, you go... Well, you're going to go away anyway, aren't you? You can heal, though. So what does this imply? Implies... Probably just save the damn droid. Gotta do this to you, then. Yes. Okay, that's whatever. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Sure, we'll be fine. He said, moments before his explosive death. I think we have to roll it even though we don't have birds on prep. Feels like the right thing to do. Roll him then? I can't take the risk. Gotta take the side while I can. It'd be crazy to not do it. Only 2 to get birds on, but I think it's about as good as we'll get. Burning. Stagger is immaterial. Basic. Okay. True damage. Wrap it in. True damage. Doing it. Dispel him? Maybe. I don't want him to not be able to get taunt, so chill on that. AoE here. Looks good. Feels good. Yeah. Nice. First time. Yeah, shout out to Livid, who I think I first saw do this. Fatal's also pulled it off well, so yeah. All right. So that's good. Really good. We've earned ourselves Bane for the back, assuming all else goes well. So it's Queen or Baylan for this, because I think I can do Leia here. Want to believe. I'm 100% on it though. Hey Arsenal, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Trying to get it to work.
I hope you don't mind me popping in like this.
No. You know you're welcome. Kind of thinking here on a couple things. I guess there's no reason why I shouldn't just proceed with Gungans here. B2 is the only one that's kind of a pain in my ass, so it'll be okay. B2 is the only one. Oh, nice. What, XO? Oh, yeah, no, the BKM thing? And that, yeah. I saw it done a few times. I knew I had to give it a shot here this season. Okay. Some people are doing this really well and very quickly with the double damage. I don't have a double damage that is also a Tarpals, so here I am.
What was the first fight? I missed it.
Successful first time BKM versus Lord Vader.
Ah.
Good one.
All right. Prawn.
How do we want to proceed? Huh? Can't be bad. That. No freebies. Up with the AoEs, man. Can't do anything about this. Gotta get a call. Alright, now we can keep her locked down as soon as had to get that. Alright. Just specials, man. Lucky. Just don't waste. Okay. All right, 65 there. Let me put up the live here for you, man.
Oh, sure. I was watching on YouTube, but it's probably better.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Exo. Kick his ass, Seabass. Yeah, man. We're working on it. We're working on it. People can't be revived if I use Baylan here, because I don't know that Baylan works here. I should check. This is going to be a very rare composition, but the core of this. How does that work? How does that 9 work exactly? The first time she is defeated. So yeah, it doesn't require that she returns. So ideally, we would kill her last if Baylan is in fact a thing. Let's take a look at the data on that. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of this. What do I consider the core of this? So... very few of these. The queen was successful. Thought it would be. And if queen is successful there, saving for best for normally Ray. That means I'd rotate Leia to Ray. Why is that advantageous? Well, if I can hide the... well, first of all, Zori would be caught out early.
I had no idea what to do with that Scav Raycron, so I figured I'd try that.
Yeah, I mean, it's making me think. So, got that going for us. Good evening, Tass. How's it going tonight? Abject Terror. Thank you for asking. We're doing the best we can. All right, so this one is so rare. This. Yeah, if I don't win this one, I think we'll have to try for rank 1 to win a season at rank 1. That'll have to be next season's goal.
I just considered it a victory to get to 1. I was happy to get the screenshot, even though I may not finish at 1. Apparently, that's sort of the you want to get that screenshot at the end that says you were rank 1.
Absolutely. I have one for myself. It is something to be able to say that you touched the roof. I'm not mad at anybody wanting to get their props for that. That is a fair one. I'm sorry.
Where's Dagger?
Yeah, no kidding. Where is Dagger when you need him?
Mm-hmm.
Essentially an invitation for him to appear. All right.
Yeah, but Dagger's team video now, so maybe it'll help me.
Fair. Not mad. Yeah. So what about it then? What's the big difference? Drop that. What about Mother Talzin's? Mother Talzin's looking grim there. Baylan. Baylan can get it done. I've seen such a thing. Kind of interesting. Okay. Queen can stomp it.
Queen can pretty much stomp anything these days. Almost.
Yeah, no kidding, man. I don't want to take a risk if I don't have. This is going to be a mess with the sortie team stuff. All right. We knew that we'd be in trouble and have to change up the plan if we failed with BKM versus Lord Vader. So now that that was successful, we can go ahead and do JMK.
Did you use the Rolocron with BKM?
No, I did not. I used a very high defense at 22. Why is that going to be all the rage now?
Well, I don't know. There's so many different ideas for what to use for that level 3 Rolocron, right? So it's really where you want to allocate it, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
You could always use it with the GL and waste it.
Mm-hmm. really close to that second charge, but don't be greedy. He's gonna pop off that ultimate real quick. Pop. Pop. Yeah, now shit starts to really hurt. Got it to do the middle just for the sake of ultimate charge. All the heal to be had, unfortunately. Live, my children. Truthfully? Fine. Little health steal, don't hurt nobody. He said. Needs this move. You do. Really. And don't kill? Eh. 63 is close enough.
Sorry, I missed that. Did you use the Hodocron there?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all season. I don't have some. I looked at some of the top guys doing this successfully. It looks like if you don't have something about 370 plus, it's gonna be tough. So that's the thought. They're all Spectre. How fast is it? Not fast enough to stun me. True. Does that matter? Maybe? Depends on how quickly we can kill people. We have to leave her for life. What I was looking for was something to do with like Baylan. Toga. Ezra. No, yes, attacker, Baylan. Wanted to see. The goose eggs. What you got here? Hit on a cow, really? Okay. Division 1. Alright. Yeah, the win rate looks dismal there.
That looks like it's worth a gamble.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Baylan could help here. Immunity to some of the stuff is nice. Which one do I think is going to go better? Yeah, Slacker is a pretty straightforward battle link. Yeah, sorry guys, I did notice that the ads are going to cut you off there, but nothing that you haven't seen before for me this season as far as how to handle that. So I did look up Baylan against this Ahsoka. It's not looking good. I might do something else. It's Leia or Queen. How to best assign them here. Capacity. Debuffs. Burn meter. Up. Fist. Gain 100% turn meter the first time. So she needs to die, like super quick, like. So if we get the chance to pop somebody immediately, it would be her. So if we did Leia there, that would mean queen here. It would be brutal. Queen versus Ahsoka is normal. I've seen other folks do it. It's. I know either one could do either. Thinking about it, I guess the thing about doing Queen into Rey is that I expect quite a bit more pressure to be on. No, I don't know if this would. Anything to pull us out of stealth aside from Ben third. Yeah, it is an interesting Zori lineup. Yeah. And it's with the stick Raycron, so I gotta be precise. I feel like it's probably Queen here and Leia down there. Might sound crazy, but would gas work versus that Ray, or does stick Ray prevent that counter? I mean, my guess is stick Ray would make it pretty unforgiving for that first hit. You would have to boost your turn meter. You would have to be out ahead of her so that maybe you can push her cooldowns back. She doesn't have a ton of tenacity, so it's doable. But she's 378 as shown here, so...
I thought for sure you were going to put the Reva, with the new Reva Cron on, or the Night Sister Cron on D.
Yeah, I really struggled with it, man. I really struggled with the idea.
Me too. For me, I wanted to just... It's one of those Crons that's fun to use, and I kind of wanted to use it on offense. But...
Yeah. All right. Well, let's make a commitment here. This feels like the right way to do it. If this feels like the right way to do it, then it should be that I do Queen first, I think. Oh, I prefer this. I mean, whatever. What do we have? We don't have... I mean, we have the basic call, but she'll just keep one. That doesn't really matter. All right, let's run this. See how it goes. Who is it that should be getting the stagger? You don't have agency on that. Nevertheless, I go like this. It'd be crazy to not try and kill this one ASAP. Because, yeah, she's gonna revive and do shit, and we don't have anti-revive galore, you know? Wow. Wouldn't it be dope? Because you're gonna do a whole bunch of shit now, aren't you? And that's kind of annoying. I can't keep you down. So it has to be like this. There is something I'm missing, because she just died and stayed dead.
Yeah, I thought with that JV Cron, she should come back, right?
I expected as much.
Oh, that was a great team.
I just work here. All right.
Well, to be fair, that's usually a 65, even if it's just straight.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I don't get that though. I don't get why he didn't come back. We have a permakill on that team? I don't think we do.
No, I don't think so.
I think it works only if all allies are JV. Does it say that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that team is goofs on offense, Plume. True. All right, Rebels. How best to see it done?
I was kind of hoping you'd use Leia on that GLA team anyway.
Sorry.
So I was kind of hoping you would have used Leia on the GLA team.
If it works the way folks are saying it does, and she wasn't going to be reviving anyway. Oh, the level 6 would have required that. Yeah, not the 9, the 6. Ah. So there was no one to revive. So they all had the extra offense, but then we just wiped them immediately thereafter. All right, dig it. Dig it. I see it now.
Yeah, they got the bonus offense, but didn't get another turn. So
Right.
Didn't really.
All right, Giga defense. Probably not this one. Where are you? Did I set the one that I really wanted to keep? Better not have. All right, well, this one will do. Turn. All right, yeah, it shouldn't make that much. Honestly, GLAT is so disappointing, says Matthew. Yeah, I mean, I think that she still commands decent resources out of an opponent, but yeah, she isn't as powerful as some GLs. But I don't know. I don't resent her. I think she's still pretty good. The issue is, if you're not gonna set like a full Spectre team with Exile Ezra with Ahsoka on defense, then know that it can get choked out by a variety of cheaper stuff, right? I didn't use anything cheap, but that version of the team was probably not as challenging as full Spectre, if I had to guess. Baritone redeemed Kitty. Come here, Kitty. Come here. Of course you would run in me, because you want rubs more than anyone on this earth. Look at this kitty. Hold on. Look at this sweet spoiled beef. This is Miss Tinsel. Miss Tinsel is very sharp. Tinsel has taken over my desk. See that the kitty is real. See that she.
Why don't you let her do this battle?
Yeah, let her do the battle. That's good. Kitty. This is Tinsel. Yeah, Great Mothers, Finzori. Yeah, they can take on the full team, but only under certain conditions. Like, Great Mothers can only do it if there isn't a preload that would push General Syndulla out and fracture your Morgan. And there is going to be 25% light side turn meter on the next Datacron set. So that's gonna that Great Mother's Count is going to be under pressure for a while. However, Finzori seems to be able to take it down at least to Ahsoka, which is pretty good. Yeah, Tinsel is adorable, Empire, for sure. Have I used the light side new Rebel Datacron? No, I haven't, Art. I do have it, but you got some hot ideas about it? Got it level 5. I mean, obviously not appropriate to use here with Leia, because it specifically requires that you've got a, not a galactic legend. Matthew says, my Ahsoka squad isn't modded like yours, of course, Tess. Relic 9 Ahsoka and Ezra with 380 speed mods, and it got beat by a freaking JML no Hodocron. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. I mean, again, I'm not trying to claim she's the best. I'm just, if you're going to set the full proper team, and you're going to place a light side 25% turn meter to block out Great Mothers, I'm pretty okay with what it costs somebody to proceed through it. I guess that's what I'm saying. Oh, Art says, I saw Zara's video. I haven't had a chance to see it, honestly. CLS was taking out nearly everything. What's nearly everything? Because I've got CLS and I've got that Kron, so I'm happy to do science for the people. All right, let's see how this goes. How do I want to play this? So what's her name is taunting. Yeah, so we'll have to be careful. Who is it that we gotta brap out first? Probably Zori, because if we do that, then her unique can't be steroiding the others. That's my guess. And away we go. Yeah, I agree with that position. Let's go ahead and go for the stun here. Generically solid choice. Okay, so we see that you're here. The best move would be to shield the whole team. Let Jin just take all of the beatings. Up. More or less just like that, yeah. Yeah. How about it? Can't be critically struck. It's true. We could burn off that crit immunity and go for the one shot. Alright, she just reset. It's possible. I'd like to stun him as much as I can. Are we about to come out of stealth with you? I don't think so. We're one turn away. Yeah, that's the right move. Okay, so may as well try to get inspired off. Do we want to buff up here? AoE. AoE. Not the best. This one, stun Ben continuously forever. Like a winner. With the, not that. Okay. Let me take a hit. Shields up. Alright. Weapons out. Nice. Go away. Much rather never see you again. Take with the stun. Wrap. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm interested in that. Let's go ahead and shield you while we can. So never leave her out. Now we get a whirlwind, which is going to hurt. I guarantee it.
That was a wimpy whirlwind.
Sorry?
So that was a pretty wimpy whirlwind.
I'll take it. Okay. Almost. Oh my god, don't you fucking dare. Do we go for the Brap here or go for the call? I want to say the call. Yeah. What do we want to do? The basic pass over here and... So you're about to do an ability for the first time. Not a fan, for the record. Yep. Just stay stunned if it's all the same to you. Sure, I guess we gotta do this. You'd be cool. We're almost there on ultimate. $61 will do. Try and stall us out to the next ultimate. Alright.
I mean, Stick Ray had a couple of good licks, but putting it into Jin is kind of a waste.
Yeah. Okay. Stuff. Yeah, that's right. That is a thing. Okay, so we'll try all this, right? Yeah, I guess we will. I'll have to read what that all does. The Fugitive Omega, Crosshair, Batch. Okay, Ithano, Hondo, kicks. You sprung for the kicks, my man.
I did.
33 and Quiggled. With the Relic 9 Quiggled, no less. No expense spared. Alright.
He switched allegiances back to dark side.
Yes, he did. 2% health per so when they gain 10 meter, okay. Gain 10% off when they per buff on them at the start of their turn. Okay. God. From all enemies, whenever a pirate ally uses an ability on their turn, Captain Ithano assists and steals defense penetration up, offense up, and speed up from all enemies. If any buffs were stolen, grant them to all pirate allies and reset their duration. Man, that makes a man nervous about going in with Riva, yeah? Whenever another pirate ally recovers health or protection, Kicks also recovers that amount. Whenever a pirate ally gains or loses a stack of profit, they reduce the cooldowns of their abilities by 1. Good. Good. I like it a lot. All right, so I guess we want to check out and see if this Baylan composition offers any significant threat to... Well, I guess it would off... Well... maybe just for Jabba and Fennec. Anyway, let's see. Show me the way. Alright. JML, 66% on 6 battles. Fine. Fear, Bane, of course, yeah. Fugitive Omega, 64. Talk to me, Goose. The Crosshair, under 2 minutes. How do you proceed? You get to ignore taunts, so that means you'd be able to target Shin, yeah? Shin is going to dispel herself on the first turn. So what does that mean? You can ignore taunt whenever... Dispel stealth from the strongest ally. Okay. For a critical hit, he inflicts buff immunity on target enemy for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted, but it could be dispelled. Deals damage to an enemy, the weakest ally. Spell recovers health protection. So I want to say that this is probably replicable. We do have Fugitive Omega for offense. JML. Jedi Master Mace might get a little dicey. Oh yeah, let's think about the teams that we're not normally using, because we do have a bit of a weird one. Hey, I'm sorry, Bane. If you were the first one to come up with that BKM versus Lord Vader, all power to you. But, you know, Livid was the first one I saw do it, so I usually give props to where I learned it from. I do have Wampacron. That's right, we have Saw. How to employ Saw here? Doesn't Saw just, like, straight nuke this team? Guys gain all this health. Don't they just get nuked immediately by Saw? So I'm thinking Saw maybe goes there. Probably not Reva. Saw, Luth, and Baze for sure. What, Kyle? Do they have debuffs I need to worry about? I guess, but we don't need Chirrut for that purpose. Saw, Luthen, Baze, Kyle. Who is it? Rex? That depends. Do I need Phoenix somewhere? I do have Phoenix in the Phoenix Cron. Don't have to slack on that. That's true. I need something for Sortie. So that begs the question. How confident do I feel? First of all, what about you? Baylan dance on your grave? Did I look up a Jabba tab earlier? Yeah, I probably closed it. Yeah, Night Sisters really isn't doing it. Dark side stacking off them. Oh. Really? Dark side stacking offense. Well, do I have to take this risk? Maybe? I don't know. The Saw wasn't immediately assigned. Bane disrespects the shit out of anything. So it's really, what do I want to do against it? Yes. Really? 57. The banners are kind of crap. Not super into that part. Saw for spotty win rate. Baylan DTMG, really? It's interesting. How did that work? Ah, yes, okay. The Borkron is mighty indeed. Yeah, Saw would take it out. True, does Dad Bod Fennec have any purchase? This is gonna move to... This is... I feel susceptible to JML. Not only JML. Freya, Riva, 25%. Yeah, that makes roughly sense. Saw for 62. That is true. So JML could be moved. I have done it with Saw. It is a true thing. We'll just beat the brakes off that team if I have to. But something's gonna get hairy. Where did Riva go? Maybe on Fugitive? I don't know. Like that. Yeah, I expected that if I set Riva here, you would have saved something like Seer Malicos to stomp it. Did I mod 8th to be the weakest? For what? For JMM? I'm not doing Riva versus JMM, man. Don't worry about that. That ain't what's happening. Gotta settle, though, on where I'm using Baylan. I want to say Baylan stomps Jabba, right? Am I wrong about that? Riva 80%, 62. Talk to me. High defense. Yeah, I mean, we can put more filters on. That's fine. Riva 100%, 62. How is this accomplished? 152% defense, stacking offense, and you just bust down on them. How it's done. 4-minute fight, though. A bit lengthy. However, it's only relic 8s and 7s into 9s and 8s. So maybe we got something there. Prefer not to rely on Mother Taliesin to get this done.
Do you have one of the new Night Sister Crows?
I do. I do have one. I don't have a Mother Taliesin, but yeah. Yeah, Jabba was on defense, Steve-O. That's not a bad idea. It's just not what I can do here. So the real question is, who deserves Bane? What was the final decision? Yeah, Bane Sass would certainly get it done here. Fugitive Omega. That is really interesting. Talk to me again. Used Crosshair. So if we pull that off, that would be a huge upset, right? M Rec, Cross, M Hunt, and assuming we don't want the AoE cooldown increase. So if we're going to try that, let's try that. Fugitive Omega. Only once seen. Can I replicate it? I think Mace would enjoy Bane the most. Yeah, I'm sure he would. Ooh, we do have the Crex crown, man. We gotta make use of resources. This is a very healthy Kron, high armor penetration. I guess crit damage, strictly speaking, is better for most of this team, but whatever. All right. Let's do it. Science. Okay, thank you for that. Well, not really what I wanted, but okay. Not gonna be mad at you. There's no reason to not do this, right? They already had stealth. They gained turn meter. Already pretty full on turn meter. This one, dispel all debuffs. Doesn't feel like quite the right time for that. Let's just buff up, I want to say. Right. You're about to free up. He's super cool to go after you. What's the staggering one? More than 30 sticks. Disarm. Disarm's pretty good. Stagger them, but there's not an AoE to follow up on it. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I didn't think anything was going to pop right off, but she does, so hit the stagger. That's a good one. Now what? Well, we're stuck here, so it doesn't really matter basic. Can't do damage, but you're almost freed. You can hit whoever you want. Why don't you go after this and trigger the stagger? Good call. Stun is bad. Hit a marked target? Hit a target with target lock, I think. That works. Right? You're almost free. You're almost free. Oh my god, no. Stop doing things. Alright, this should let you go. Heat up. Look, stacks of off balance. There's nothing I can really do. Alright, then we had to do that. Alright. 2.5 minutes to kill quite a few people. Not really getting where I'm trying to go. Alright, you are now, just now, free. Kill. I'm into it. I feel it. I like it. I'll have it. Trigger your stagger. Yes, thank you. Kill. All of these, please. Brap, brap.
That was a big snipe.
It was. It was indeed. Man, that's still a big hit that he does. Bastard. You guys gotta finish her. Please. Okay, that's good. How about a smite? Wrathful smite? Nope. Alright, fine. We'll be okay. $65. Alright, man. I'm a believer. That's spicy. Big ups. Big ups. That just freed up Bane from that purpose. So, good. Alright. The JML. How's it off 14? Do you guys think that gas is the answer? What? Okay, no. All other droid allies. We have to like bully you down super fast is what we have to do, but we're gonna get stuck behind a couple taunts when we go for that. So JML, Brute under the protection, would that be the way? It means I need a different solution to JMM. which I did look up, right? Malgus, Saw, yes. Saw was going to be used on Ithano. We don't want them to be gaining buffs. Let's try Riva on Jabba. We're going to still rock the classic Dark Side set 22. Where are you? This one will have to do. High, but I don't think that's what. How does it work? Torture into dispel into stuff. Yeah, that's the way it would have to be. We gain a bunch of offense, the ability block people, crush. But where is Baylan in? Baylan against Jabba is good, I believe. Yeah, Dabbod's no good. Viva just once. And how high was that deep? It was better than this. It took some damage, but not a ton. There's still a good bit of offense. Much more defense than one of them. Very high defense. $115, so this was higher than theirs. We're able to beat it down. AML's no good. Is this the right one? Who gets Bane? I want to say if we do Saw versus JMN, we can do full JML versus Ithano. JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, Oda JKL, full bore. Fugitive Omega has Riva written twice. So Gas, JML, no Riva. Gas Crex we do have. Gas Crex. I'm gonna say put again. Really, 63. Probably long. 3 minutes for 63 banners. I could live with that. It's with Crex. What about Pure Gas? 88% for 57. So yeah, clearly inferior. Okay. I think we might be able to work that out. So, Gas, Rex, What is that? Echo 5s? Arc. Oh shit, this is without 5s at all. Not so, friend. Oh. Okay. So Bane goes where? Right now, Bane could go to Sortie. I don't know where else it should go. What I need is to not have that bullshit affect me. We got Apocron, so I can cut through this defense they've got. That does leave Bane kind of, or Baylan kind of out there. All right, what do I have that's extra high in the dark side? Some off. Not you. Not good enough. Dark side. Yeah, that's worse. All right. Baylan could work here. What am I missing? Whenever they're dispelled, they're going to gain the potency up tenacity. When we clear them, that shit's going to come right back. It's fine. So the Baylan would be kind of really bad here. Nobody's doing Bane. Oh, well, if they are doing Bane, wow, they're getting wiped down. Okay, that's kind of good to know. All right, I went in with Reva against the Pirates. Yeah, but Carlos, have you fought the full kicks team and all that? Did Aesop retire? Not that I'm aware of. What? You have to make at least 2 kills either way. The second one needs to be our sortie. Feels not good. Reva won't do. Right. All right, Rebel Fighter. We'll do Saw here. We would want to keep Krex. So, how important is that to us? Probably not absolutely critical. 1, 2, 3. AoE debuffs, not really to worry about as such. 100%, 65. Talk to me. Really? Minutes, 58 seconds. Interesting. I might try that. Do I still have the Bodhi Cron? No, I think I broke that one. That's okay. Kirut. Hera. Cassian. I mean, Luth and Kyle's fine. Baze is fine. Kirut, Lasaw. Alright, fine. Kirut it is. Crown-wise? You guys going super healthy, eh? No, not really. Yeah, it's not necessarily a predictor. Okay, good. Then we'll stick with the damage one. Hey, MJ, what's going on? Hey, Slouchy, what's poppin'? You went against Riva. You went in with Riva against Pirates. Okay, I like to hear that, dude. I like that. Gavons, you have to make... Okay, yeah, I saw your comment. Yeah, I don't know about Aesop retiring. If that's true, I haven't heard about it. I hope that's not the case. What does this mean? Does this mean that we want to, like, wait until Bane does something? I think we need Baze to take a turn, then we sweep, then Saw does the bombs. Is that it?
I heard somebody.
Who goes there? I say?
I was told by a reliable source that Jawas work here.
I see.
I heard that too, by the way.
Yeah. They're from this
Little
guy
late.
named Manchester United.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Very reliable source.
Save the big dispel. Just go all in on her. She's got to go. There it is. That's the droid we're looking for. Dispel. It's fine. Ow. Rat app. Yep.
Wouldn't it be embarrassing to go into this fight and have Leviathan be your weakest?
That would be pretty goofs, I think. That's the technical term.
I'm definitely not saying this from any like personal experience or anything.
Shameful personal experience, in fact. Come on. Bastard. Save the dispel just a moment. I have like turns or something. Oh my god.
They're yucking you up.
True.
Alright. It doesn't look so bad now.
Yeah. We did recover.
Yeah, I was rooting for Arsenal's defense there for a second. It was looking like he might like lose somebody.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, not on this counter. It's pretty solid.
I hope.
Look, I wanted you to win the fight. I just wanted to see your cheer it follow. Alright? I think that's fair.
Give it 63 is fine.
Did you already go Arsenal? Oh, 1801. Nice. Was that one drop?
Yeah, one drop and a couple bad banner wins, but
Yeah.
the one drop was really dumb.
That's not bad, though. That's not bad. Pass is known for putting shenanigans down.
It's true.
Not against me though.
That's fair. Normally against you, he just sets, like, an extra GL or something because he's Well, did you cheese him this time? Oh, I don't actually.
I would not describe what I did as cheese. No.
No, I was asking if Arsenal cheesed you.
No.
No. We both put 5 GLs down. I wouldn't call it cheese. I think my board was maybe a little weaker than I normally do, just because I wanted more options on offense because I wasn't sure how some of these new crons or teams are going to fare.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking at my past, I guess 2 weeks of fights. I think in my last 10, I'm 8-2, and my 2 losses are to you.
Yeah.
So I don't have a very good record against you lately. So it's kind of continuing the trend.
I unfortunately am required to be firmly in Arsenal's corner though now, Tass. So
is that how it works?
When I share a guild with one of you, I think that is how that works.
I see.
Yeah, we share a podcast with him.
Yeah, but I did that when we weren't playing together, then we were playing together, then we weren't playing together. We started that bitch back when we weren't playing together.
True.
I'm happy for the support.
I wonder if Baylan is going to be good into Jabba.
Oh, man. I say this with all sincerity. I want to see this fight, and it's not because I think it will lose. I'm not saying I think it'll win. I'm just saying I want to see this fight.
Mm-hmm.
If you really wanted to challenge yourself, you could go cronless.
I appreciate that. That is a novel take. Thank you.
No balls.
Yeah, right, yes. JML can go there. All right. I feel like this should work, though.
I do too. I honestly feel like this works. I know I just got done saying I was on Team Arsenal, but I do honestly think this works. I would like to see this fight.
We're going to give it a go. Yeah, I should have saved the bombs for when they didn't have DI. Yeah, live it. I agree. It's what I was thinking about when I first started the fight, but you know, it is what it is. All right, kidnap.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't Living in my guild too?
Stop that. Please stop that. Oh my god. You really aren't supposed to take so many fucking turns, for the record. How many is this? At least 25 stacks. Dispel all debuffs. It's probably a good call. Don't profit in any of that shit happen. You can't get any type of assist call there. It would be stellar to just rock sides, which are not looking rocked, for the record.
You know, bad when you're not sure when I'm not sure if you press the second or the fourth.
That sounds bad, yes. Okay, so now he's ticking, but what are we doing? You need to go under stealth, probably. Well, we can call an assist here.
Shouldn't you just kick? Shouldn't you just kick because it's the most damage?
Hey.
Sorry.
I mean, I can't get any type of assist here.
Sorry, Arsenal.
Yeah. Nice dodge. Love the dodge.
Wasn't it foresight because you hit him previously?
Was it? Hey, don't do that now.
I just always assume me as foresight.
Got that. Oh, shit. Alright, so you have to respect the law, which is not fun. Oh my god. It's getting worse. This deal is getting worse all the time.
Pray he doesn't alter it further?
Okay. I'm sure you having all this shit is fine. I can't do anything to you that matters. I've got to hide. You're DI'd because of bullshit. Oh. Job proceeds. There is Embo, who hasn't murdered everything yet. We're almost on the path to having a special. This is so bad. We're almost on the path to having a special. Okay, there's a dispel here, right? No, there isn't. But there is an ability block, which I guess I'll have to fucking take, because there ain't any other game in town right now. Alright, think that. I mean, it's fine. Jabba's about to do this. Instant defeat is not a thing. Right? He said? He was right. Okay. That's not the best. He waited 100,000 years to get another fucking special. Yep. Still with the waiting.
I have an idea. How about Jabba keep hitting Zalbar?
Quite fucking honestly. Alright, thank you. Fucking shit. Fuck. Fucking shit. Fuck. 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 Fuck.
I mean,
Fuck. Years I've been playing this game, I almost tilted on that. Fuck.
that's fantastic.
Ah. Fuck. All right. So what? JML for Fugitive Amigo, Riva for Ithano, something like that.
Also, Tess, can you just stop texting my partner because you two are starting to think too much alike, and I don't appreciate that.
Keep that in mind, buddy. All right. Who was it? Who was it that said earlier? Yeah, Carlos Jin, you said you went in with Riva against the Pirates earlier. Did you do that with a set 22 Dark Side, or did you do that with the new, like, Ninth Sister Cron?
Also, is my theory correct that you can just, like, Veer's lead trooper the Pirates?
Yes. Hats off. Yeah, hats off, Megatron. All right, hat has to go on to come off. KZX, hats off to you as well. Hats off to both of you. Thank you both so much for tuning in. Hey, Solo, what's going on? Yeah, just breathing. I'm fine. You went in with a Dark Side set 22. Man.
I'm not doing my TAS impersonation, wearing hats indoors, because otherwise the missus was about to start throwing hats out.
I see.
If you don't start wearing them, I'm going to start wearing them then.
What if it's a fedora?
I just own a bunch of fitteds.
Gross. Let's think about this.
Hats like that. I don't own like a Shaco hat or a top hat. Or
Are they all unwashed with the white sweat salt ring on them?
No. I'm glad you asked. No, I take care of my hats. You can see the inside of this hat. It is clean. I, in fact, do take care of my clothes.
We're all friends. You don't have to lie.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I do my own laundry.
It's good.
Yeah.
So open up
I do
with ability block, I guess.
That's because you'll go in front of Hondo, right?
Yeah, that's the only way to capitalize on that, really. So let's roll it. See what happens. God, don't hit me. Stop hitting me. All right. Give me buffs, and quickly. We need to get around you so I can get to Ithano quickly, like a bunny. Quickly. If I dispel you, you will...
You almost say Quiggledly?
What?
Quiggledly? Quiggledly.
No, I'm not saying anything to you. You're a bad person. You're a bad person, and you should feel bad. We've achieved these kidnappings. Okay, kidnappings, ahoy.
Doesn't Dude have a revive?
Dude does have a revive. Dude doesn't feel like doing the revive right now. That's
Yeah, apparently he just would rather basic with Death Mark, the fucker.
Yeah, it does kind of seem that. We'll just have him do the assist there. That was kind of pointless. You're still in DI, so I guess we'll just put you back under stealth. You hit her because you do that. Now you have Deathmark. That's kind of neat. Take
When was
money
the
and-
last character to healer tag in this game? Out of
I don't know.
curiosity.
Okay, and now you have Deathmark. Yeah, okay, I can see why this was a dunk.
Maybe 7th was.
She might have been. I'm filtering by healer just to see.
And JML.
IG Grogu, I think is the newest healer. Right? Came out after 7.
Alright, so Bane Sass for this.
What a tiny tag. I'm not saying we need more healers in the game, but man, what a ridiculously tiny faction.
65% health with this. What's the... Yeah, this is the Apocron, the super armor penetration and health. What am I worried about in terms of debuffs? I kind of feel like I want Sass to die off. But I think I just run it.
Yeah, Livid.
It's funny. I wash my hands because I sweat a lot, says Steve. I got a hand wash. Man, I got that leather hat coming. That leather Stormtrooper fez. That thing's gonna be a beast.
Yeah. I have these 5950 fitteds, and I have like 24 of these, and every single one of them needs to be hand washed. It is not the greatest, but it is something.
Mm-hmm. Of that I have no doubt. Alright. Don't immediately slay him, please. Who needs this? Who needs to get it? You are gonna wiggle. That's you.
Yeah, Pills. I do my partner and my laundry most of the time these days.
Ow.
It's only fair because she does the boys' laundry, which I am not touching.
Oh.
Maybe she can do Tass's laundry.
No, I'm good on that. I don't want to know how many skid marks she has. I'm not trying to know.
Yeah, that sounds prudent. Alright, there we go. Alright, that was kind of a dick move. Okay, good.
I don't think either of those teams were supposed to be for what you've used on them.
Yeah, I mean, how long you been playing me, man? You know that I'm overworking myself all the time for pennies. First of all,
yeah, Steve. I actually broke down a few years ago and I bought a steamer, like a cap steamer. So I'll just take some I'll take like a rag and I'll like rinse off the inside and then put it on the steamer. But yeah, there was a time when I used to soak them as well, and then you would, brush everything out, and then you would hang them to dry them.
oh,
Okay, yeah, they just sunsetted the healer tag, and man, the fact that Hoda's a support and not a healer is like a kick in the teeth for that faction, man.
I think. Okay. Gonna have to do some fancy shit way on back. Executor. Huh? I'm gonna say that would be.
I can relate, Dagger. I did a big steamer earlier tonight, too.
Oh, so proud of you guys.
Damn.
I can relate.
Damn.
All right, let's see if I can't craft this from memory. First of all, I don't think it makes a big difference. We just need to get through this. So JML, I don't know, see if we can save the banner here. What's the least anybody's done this with JML? Still kind for one. Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know what to use against Darth Vader and his new Kron. Is he required to have all those troopers with him for it to work?
Yes.
Then there's probably a lot of things to beat him. Those troopers are no bueno.
Hold on. Yeah, 65 like that. All right, if it's going to be 65, then hell
that
with
is
it.
something that is popular. That is of popular demand. I can walk you through my process of doing laundry. That's fair, Pills. Yeah, I wear hats a fair amount when I go out. I go out a lot less these days. But yeah, I've always been like I don't even know what the term is anymore. Dude bro at one point is what it was called back when I was a kid, with the backwards fitted. Turn it face forward with the sun's actually out.
So you're like Fred Durst?
Something like that. I grew up in the 90s. I won't apologize for that.
You should.
Bruh. You grew up in the 90s. Fuck you.
I was there. I seen it.
Extensions, Devo? No, I just have enough hats to where I can match pretty much every outfit.
Okay.
Although one of my favorite hats has like this teal green on it, which doesn't match shit. So I just kind of wear it whenever I want. I've done that before too, Steve-O. Buy a hat with a logo of where I work so I can just wear a hat at work. Used to work in a building where the lights were way too bright and would unironically wear a hat forward just to dim the room, just in general.
Did you ever crunk it to be really cool?
No, I did not. The only downside is I have a giant ass fucking. Well, I don't actually know how big that is, but my head is 7 3/4. That's the hat I get.
Is that also called a mushroom cap?
No.
These are the questions that the people really want the answers to.
Different head, right?
Yeah.
I really do feel that.
Bill said I owned and wore a U.S. Postal Service hat a la Everlast from House of Pain. That is fantastic, my friend.
There are some winners. Hey, heck out here.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you will. Just buy a teal Speedo so I can justify wearing a Florida Marlins hat. Yeah, I don't even think anybody was like trying to like deny that I think with my mushroom cap solo. I've been me. Exactly. I only get the mushroom stamp
66.
one lady these days though, so you know.
All right, we even picked up the 66 there in the back.
You took the route, I see.
Now you can have some of the same fleet RNG you had against Herbert.
Yay! How
It
did
is
all
kind
that
of
go?
a bummer. Like, how long were you? Were you just in first for the one round, Arsenal?
Just for the end of the round that just ended, put me in first.
Man, you're about to be 8-0 versus all non-TAS people if TAS doesn't eat shit on Fleet.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Let's be honest. There's some odds on that.
I'd be heated if I were you.
Did you guys see the? I don't know if you looked at my history. Did you see that epic fight I had with Herbert last round?
I heard about this tie. Yes, I heard all about this.
Yeah, Arsenal was DMing me while I was doing it.
It was crazy because I was clean on the front, similar to what you did. I think I had a 1404. And I thought I was cruising, and then he puts up a 1403, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Then he went 75, 76, 77 in fleet. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I lost. And then I turn around and did a 75, 76, 76 to tie and won on GP. It's pretty crazy.
That is a crazy fight.
I always found the tie, the winner going to the bigger account, amusing. Not because I think the smaller account should get it, but just because CG just keeps doubling and tripling down on whoever and paid them more money should get the win. And that's really what that is.
Yeah, I mean, I see both sides. If you're a lower account and you beat somebody bigger, technically you did better. But at the same time, they don't want to reward that. They want to reward people who have put in more resources, right? So I see both sides.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for the lower account winning in ties. I just think it's funny that CG decided that the bigger account wins the tie. Kind of like what you said. They want to reward the person who's played longer or spend more money.
Yeah. Which is also fair. I mean, but I do agree.
Spank-a-lots. Bazinga, put in earplugs and drink water. No caffeine. You'll be okay after a sleep.
So what's the plan here against the triple meta?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Negotiator.
Against which?
Against Executor triple.
Okay.
Then Profundity Mark 6 against Leviathan, and then Leviathan against Profundity. Something like that.
I think that's probably your lowest banner possibility, so I like it. There's a hats off redeem, Tass.
Oh, geez, sorry. Yeah, I gotta get a drink.
No,
Hats off to you, Depressed Wampa. Thank you for sticking around. It's been a time, let me tell you, man.
Yeah, come on, Chad, make him drink. Jesus.
And a hydrated just been redeemed as well, Tass.
Oh, hydrated? Yeah, man. All right, Depressed. I got a sip of water here, but I am going to step away and fill up my drink, so. I just got to think about this. It's going to be the biggest sweat. Tough situation. All right, back in a couple minutes. I'll see you momentarily. All right, folks, we're back. So while I was away, I had to think about this. I think I would rather Profundity Mirror without the benefit of Bomber than to risk Profundity Mark 6 going tits up on Leviathan. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Now, this one's going to be Negotiator. I believe it's played like so. Grab our cargo ship first. That is our first reinforcement. Doing all this from memory. Things that need to die, Chapter 1. That's right. I owe a couple of hydrates, so let's see.
Is that a vodka hydrate?
It is a vodka hydrate. I feel hydrated. All right. 3 reinforcements. What's the most successful win rate? Filling. Oh, no cleanups, please. Yeah. 2. Banners. Banners and win rate are indistinguishable. That's interesting. Okay. 65 when you 3. 64 like that. So we're looking at a 65 best case. With every ship.
You'd average a 59 to tie, by the way.
Neat.
So you can eat shit once.
Yeah.
But don't think you can eat shit twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get text Dagger's girlfriend for some pointers if you want.
Yeah.
You could.
Good to know. Those are big helpers, big ups. Okay. I think it's just these 3 because I don't think you call in Y-Wing. All right. So who's the mass on? Profundity, surely. Basic there. Yeah, I guess you're gonna... Is this really the way it's done? It is, I guess. It's just a different way. Have another says guilty. Yay, thanks. No, I guess it is done this way. So they must focus down Rex then. Automatically. Then you just kind of have to...
I don't think I've ever not lost Rex in that fight.
Yeah, I believe you. All right, here we go.
Not many people have an R9 Rex, though.
I don't have an R9.
Yeah, it didn't save it.
No, I mean Dagger does.
Oh, well.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
but
that didn't save it.
That's true. Dagger's a special one.
Yeah, going from an R7, basically R8 base, to an R9 base didn't feel like a ton until I realized I didn't have to buy any R9s probably ever. That and getting 10,000 of each signal data was just amazing.
Is that how much he had?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, going through the 800s every day for Cantina just to get all your just to complete the Omicrons.
Okay.
Wonder who's gonna get Pumper or Cyrus's account.
Yeah, that's a raid boss. That's not good. Okay. Oh, it's not good at all. great to do this. We got to do this for the sake of chaff. Love to dispel you, but it is what it is. Okay. Oh, God. Grim tidings. Gotta stick to the script, right? I think it's time for Anakin. Hit him up, I guess. Not much time. Huh. Obviously. Give it to me. Yes, let's fucking have it.
Man, you have to call this Executor Daddy.
You really are so fucking cringe with that, you know that?
Oh, you're gonna get Buddy with that AoE though. Oh, that was huge.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm annoying you a little.
Alright, now what does it need to be for me to win, Dagger? Ha!
Notch 59?
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so we got a few banners for our trouble there. I also think a couple things didn't go our way.
What was the score?
1406, I think. What's the most you can get on a cleanup? 45?
Something like that. It's true, I do need to do the payout. That was 1 or less, right? Or 2 or less, yeah. And so that was good. Livid, isn't this fight like auto the other way around? Oh, that was forever ago. I don't know.
I think that's probably your best fight here, is just hit auto.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody who would say otherwise is a liar.
I mean, the game knows how to play its own game, right? Like, that's what,
Science.
you know what I mean?
Science.
Yeah, it's just facts.
Alright, I'm just waiting until we're back from ads, and then we're gonna just jump into the mouth of the abyss. That's Biggs. Okay, thank you, boss. Alright.
There's a Star Wars ad going on right now.
Things that need to die. Chapter 1. Here we go. Come on, game. Give it to me.
And I would just like to point out that the entire point of me saying things like that is for them to be entirely cringe.
Oh. Well, let me just say, you do it so well. Among the best in the business.
I'm practicing. I have teenagers. I need to practice being cringe.
There's the assist. Yes, please. You assist and mine don't assist. Yes. Let's have more of that. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Oh, you almost did stuff, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god, how the fuck did that not die there?
Does it really fucking matter? This game's horseshit,
No.
and my Han still hasn't fucking assisted. What in the shitting fuck, man?
It's just so bad.
I have
You
to
get the
do
first
this
win.
now.
I'm not generally a suicidal person, but Han Solo is really bad.
You know what it is? It cursed you for R9ing those pilots.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Great. By 4 fucking powers, no, 5 ships powered combined, we were able to get through 1 tank, only to immediately lose to the next one. Sure. Hey,
What?
you still remember how to assist, you fucking prick.
Why did it bring
Yes.
Holy
Yes.
assist, Batman.
Yes.
Holy assist, Batman.
Yes. Obviously. You wouldn't change a thing. This fucking game. Are you fucking serious?
Oh, you know,
Hit the ship.
I would like
Thank
to
you.
point
That's
out-
an assist. That is what they look like. Stop.
I would like to point out that I apologize for projecting my bad RNG onto you for this fleet series. Good lord.
Tired of your shit game.
You might actually get the ult. Sorry.
It's insane. The game just doesn't want to see me win. We have to kill you one way or the other, so fine.
At least if you get a kill here, you get to heal up a bit.
Yeah, but I have to use everything to make sure that this dies. Alright, thank you for not dodging all of that. Now, obviously yes. Obviously.
This is such bullshit.
Now bring out, yep. Do it. Get the assist on that and the ability block. Dig it, wouldn't change a fucking thing.
I think you're still gonna win this.
This is such horseshit. Dude, if there's capital ship ults, do you know how terrible that's going to be?
Actual, insane rage. No assist!
At least you got there. Good lord. 60? Oh my god.
I'm glad
You might
we
have
made
the
it.
match here. Hold on.
I'm glad we made it.
What was the...
I'm not as glad. Not gonna lie.
I mean, man.
And the problem is now, like, I think I've used up all my ship bad luck on you on those two fleets. I can't see it happening here.
We'll see. What are you gonna do? Have to do this. Alright.
I never thought I'd say this, but I missed back when SAS start was a thing. I thought Fleet was more interesting before they made the changes. Yeah, at least the Baylan versus the Jabba ended in a 63, so even though it looked ass for most of the fight, he did get pretty good damage.
Yeah, that second push. God, did we have to wait a month of Sundays for cooldowns, though?
Yeah.
Hondo gets
No, that's
crazy
very
ramp on
bad
that
luck.
team.
Here's the Steve's bad luck, unfortunately.
No, it is bad luck that at multiple points his team did assists and mine was like, eh.
Yeah. It also, to be fair, it meets expectations.
Yes, but I can still be mad.
Yeah, no, for sure. I would just say, like, I expect it at this point. I'm still not happy when it happens, but it's just like an eye roll moment at this point. Because didn't the Millennium Falcon come out in like 2019? Isn't that ship like 6 plus years old now?
Hey, Papi Chulo, what's going on, man? We're showing up at the finish line to see what this looks like.
Lord, that means Houndstooth is almost 7 years old. That is something. That means Bosk and like Chewie and C-3PO are like 7.
I have failed Profundity into Malevolence. It hurts, herfa. I've been there. I've seen it.
I definitely somebody snuck Spy into the starting lineup and they just like one shot. I heard you didn't want your tank to live. And it's like, oh. Well, that's not what I wanted, but
The worst Christmas
okay.
present ever.
Yeah. I was like, oh, Sun Facts. Nope, that was Spy.
Okay, so 62 and 72. So good. 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 All right, yeah, that Leviathan. So that one's just about as bad as you can have that go. That was cursed. All right, let's see. Negotiator. So let's see. This was 72. This was 62. And I want to say that was a 4+ on the first go. Okay. So.
Yeah, Herf, the panda smashing the keyboard gif is like all I got.
So is this possible to win?
I don't know. You can stay on the screen long enough for me to get point.
Huh?
We'll just find out in real time.
I'm thinking I do. So hold on. It's 1801, and I need to tie to win, technically. So 1801 minus 219 minus 1540 is 42. So it need to be 42. I don't know how few ships that is, actually.
So a 42 would be the equivalent of getting a 62.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Or a 64 in this case, because 2 ships are already dead.
Yeah.
Or 4 ships are already dead. 3 ships are already dead, so they'd be, you should be fine with 2 reinforcements.
Yeah, I think just 2.
God, this is still gonna be a nail biter. I mean, I think you got this, but I mean, like, the fact that you actually had to do math at the end, when it very, very clearly didn't look like you'd have to do math at the end.
Yeah, man. How am I doing, Macedon? Hey, man, how you been? Good to see you. It's been stressful. It's been real. It's been real stressful. That's the short answer, my man. Wish me luck.
Good luck or bad luck?
I was about to say, if I got Mass Assist into non-existence off rip, the absolute seething rage. I would kill. I would kill. I would kill. Children would suffer for this. And there would be no justification. I couldn't say anything. I'm gonna say it's probably you. I assume it's just like a brap situation. Try and brap you down.
Dude, yeah, TJ. That shit sucks, man.
What happened to TJ?
He's getting our kind of fleet RNG.
Oh no.
He'll be fine.
You say that. Okay. Why do you still have ships? Shields up. Actually gonna need you to go ahead and do shit for me. Yeah.
I'm gonna heal.
Like that. Not like that. God damn it. I just want you to know, game.
Oh my god. Oh, thank. Oh, it didn't heal House, dude.
I know.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh, I mean, you can't kill it either for some reason.
It's cursed. And while we're waiting for our next round of specials, it'll be like a year.
You're gonna get to the Holdo maneuver though, I think.
Maybe. They don't somehow bring out another full fucking team or some shit. When's this match gonna end?
Alright.
Heal up again? I gotta feel like the Holdo maneuver.
I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not about to get this shit blown up, so.
Do you lose banners for that? I don't remember.
No, I don't think so. Okay, finally. Hi. Fucking game. 51.
1 by 8.
1 by 10.
Good game.
Man, that's a rough one, Arsenal. After seeing him basically just eat shit all over Fleet and then still pull it out, man.
Well, the Fleet part was kind of what I wanted to happen. I just didn't do enough on
Hats
the ground.
off to you, Megatron. Hats off to everybody. Oh my god. Yes, I did win it at great cost. I've appreciably aged here on camera. First of all, GG Arsenal, man. As always, I sweat my ass off for these.
Fun fact, when Taz started the stream, he had hair.
Well, I will say it is a fun time losing to you all the time.
I'm glad I make it worth your while. I'll tell you what. You can feel the fear. You can feel the trickle going down my neck as I'm going through some of this. We had to be so careful on ground only to have just the most bitter struggle here. I cannot believe that worked. Holy moly. Alright, what was it then that I could have done differently? If I had Executrix on offense, I could have used that probably a little more safely than Negotiator against Triple Attacker. It can always go bad.
Statistically, I think Nego's better than Empire versus Triple Attacker.
Yeah? Man, that did not feel that great, I gotta be honest with you.
I did Empire on yours for a 68.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you also had it go right. Like you had one of your summons die, right?
Yeah, I mean you have to have
the main
TFP
die.
Yeah,
he
has to die in the opener and you're fucked. So
yeah. I know the feeling very well.
It's a much better fight when your opponent has all R9 pilots, so you can hope to have a better chance that he dies, right?
Fair.
I remember there was a war not that long ago where we were facing some Sandy Guild and they had shit pilots and we tried that counter and like none of our TFPs were dying and we're like, fuck this.
Jeez. Yeah. That would be a terrible way to die on a TW.
Yeah. Guilty. TJ played the Lion.
How did that go? Did TJ say?
I don't know. But it's an old SL guy.
Okay. Dig that.
The Lion?
Yeah.
Isn't that a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie?
I don't know, man. All right, guys, let's go ahead and break it on down. So, yeah, I did cover how Arsenal went through my defense at the start of the stream. If you didn't catch that, head to the beginning of the VOD and see it there in all of its glorious detail. For my attacks, bottom front, against Ahsoka Tano, Exile Ezra, General Syndulla, Hu Yang, and Xeris, with the Xeris Kron, level 9, long text Jedi Vanguard, level 6, which, as it turns out, doesn't work when the team is an all Jedi Vanguard. So she didn't get the revive off that, which was fortuitous when we went in with Queen, Master Qui-Gon, Padawan Obi-Wan, Grandmaster, and Bad Batch Echo, and kind of unceremoniously smashed her shit in particular, and then the rest of the team for 65 banners. Against Lord Vader, Oppo, CX2, DCT, and Scorch. For the very first time, I attempted BKM, Paz, Grogu, Bam, and Bo-Katan Kryze. Pleased to say, 64 banners. It was our first attack of the night. All right, against this very novel, Rey, Swolo, Holdo, Scav Rey, and Zori with the Scav Rey Kron. Now this, it was, the level 6 was stun. What was the level 3 that you had here, Arsenal?
I think it was the progression one, I think, maybe?
It was the protection up. The protection up at 75, 50, 25% health. Can't be dispelled or prevented, all that good stuff. It took a little bit of time, but we got it done with Leia, and we didn't have quite the right sequence to finish the fight on an ultimate or something and have 65 banners. So unfortunately, it was only a 61. All right, against Aphra, BT1 000, Stap and B2, Gungans ride once more for 65. In the back, this was careful work. Against Baylan, Shin, Marok, Dadbod, and Fennec with the Dadbod Kron, we went in. It was nearly real bad. It was nearly real bad, Sheepdog. It was nearly there, man. It was worry. Gavons, congrats to the #1 player. Hey, I mean, just for king for a day type of thing. You know what I'm saying? King for a day. Still got 2 more rounds. The dream is yet alive, but there's no free lunch out here for the next couple rounds. All right, so yeah, hilariously, I was so impressed that Fugitive Omega, Mercenary Wrecker, Crosshair, Mercenary Hunter, and Bad Batch with the Crosshair Kron took out this Baylan team for 65. Against his own Fugitive team with Batcher Kron there, we were in a position to use JML here, so we underbanned it. JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, JKL, 66 banners. And against Ithano, Hondo, Kix, Smee, and Quiggled with the new Kix Kron. I had been using Riva the last couple of times I've seen a hodgepodge, Ithano team appear on defense somewhere, and it was fine. First time fighting this Kix, not really sure what to expect. Someone out there in the chat reassured me that Riva was still going to get it done, and I used the set 22 as they did, stacking offense level 3, and it worked out. It worked out for 64 banners. Nice. So average of 65 for the back wall. Beautiful. I cannot believe the sweat in this match. Against Jedi Master Mace, Jocasta, Depa, Ayla, Temple Guard, went in with Saw, Luthen, Baze, Kyle, and Chirrut, and honestly, that was originally intending to save Krex for use with gas against Fugitive Omega, but that was before we enabled JML to be free. So I didn't have to do it that way. That might have netted me 1 or possibly 2 banners more, but we got a 63 nevertheless. Against Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Boba, and Embo. Don't try this at home, kids. Watch it if you like, and if you got the stomach for it, you can do it if you care, but a lot of love goes into my Baylan team, and I nearly lost my Shin, and that was definitely the piece needed to win the fight, because it wasn't her first AoE push that did serious damage. It was the second, and it took a while to get there. We were just getting pounded, man. I was so worried for Marok and for Shin, and we got lucky because they chose at a couple points not to target when they could have either of those sides. So in the end, we got around to that second big push from Shin, a second third out of Baylan, and that sealed their fate. 62 banners. That was a heart attack, that fight. Sorry, what was that, Dagger?
Do you have a health cross on your Shin?
I want to say it's a potency cross.
Okay. I moved over to a health cross because I felt like she was getting, just enough splash damage where I wanted to bulk her a little bit. So
I could see it. I just have to put her in a potency 2 piece because I think that would be probably what's needed to have her about 100% potency.
Oh, I just ditched that. I think I have her at 80, 75 or 80.
Yeah. I want her stuff to do stuff. So I'm into the attempt. I mean, we still made it, but I'm first to admit, very rough. I was really considering doing Mother Talisman, but I didn't want to put my faith in it. And for the record, if it was going to work, odds are it was going to be for something like a 61. So this was a 62 in the end, for whatever that's worth to you. Against this Sortie, BB-8, L3, T3, and General Grievous team with the new focused Sortie Kron, we had Bane Sass available. I've done Bane Sass previously to Arsenal's Lord Vader when we last met. And I wanted to keep him free for the back wall because I remember when in that previous match, he had Riva, I want to say maybe even Sith Eternal, just stuff that would have been... I was ultimately able to get through that wall, but it would have been a lot simpler if I had saved Bane for the experience. So, yeah, we ended up having Bane available at this point, and that was 65 here against the Sortie team, of all things. And, of course, no mystery, against Slacker, Hux, Dre, Red, and Faust, JMK, Cat 5, Snips, and Padme. For 63, a little dicier this time. We didn't get all the time we needed to fill back up to 65 before the end. Now, Fleet is where we really had to sweat. So, against this Executor triple attack, first of all, he set a triple meta defense, which is very unlike him. So he took the risk, but it wasn't such a deep risk when he had pretty high probability of seeing the very same defense that I've been setting most this season. And indeed, that's what it was. So he was able to one-shot everything on my fleets. And then here against his Executor triple attacker, I went in with Negotiator, managed to take out Punishing One and Xanadu Blood only, right? Went back in against the preload with Raddus, and wouldn't you know it, the Mass Assist was immediately available from Executor, and if it weren't for the fact that another ship had just hit Ray's Millennium Falcon and like triggered, I want to say, our tank ship to taunt, we would have been hosed, man. Just completely hosed right there. That was nearly the worst possible situation in terms of the Executor's cooldowns. And if either Profundity or Xanadu had been alive, completely battleship sunk for that moment. Like, no doubt in my mind. Nevertheless, Raddus did manage to clean it up for 51, total of 55. Against Leviathan, we did the mirror. Came out, all right, 72. And against Profundity, absolutely fucking cursed. Cursed. First of all, I didn't have TIE Bomber because of, Executrix fleet on defense. But cursed, man. Like, every time where they could get a good assist streak, they got it. Maybe once or twice they didn't. Like, maybe once or twice. The whole fight they didn't is, I think, a fair thing to say. Whereas maybe only a couple times in the whole fight I did, and that was only after grievous losses. I mean, I lost the trade for the Y-Wing, right? I had to call in my Biggs and use his momentum to finish their Y-Wing. Then their Biggs came in and just like immediately hosed my Biggs. So then it was a race, right? I had to bring out Phantom and then try and kill another ship before they ended up targeting down and blowing up Outrider. Just awful, awful fight. In the end, 62 banners. I don't know how much lower you could possibly score and still have it be a one-shot, but there you have it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the West was won. I am appreciably older and more frail now. So, before we get ready to wrap this up, first, again, thanks to Arsenal for another stellar match, and of course, for joining us here in chat. Never expected, always appreciated. Love to have you around, man. Before we go ahead and wrap this up, share your thoughts, give your words to the people.
Yeah, I mean, I fully expected you were going to do what you did on the ground, so that was a good job. Did not expect the mess that was Fleet, and kind of gave me hope there. But actually, the one thing I will say, for as bad as your assist RNG was in that fight, I think where you did get, I don't know if this is luck or I don't know what determines it, but you got your Rians out first every time. So that, I think that was what kind of turned the tide. If I would have gotten, say, Phantom to come out first, then I think that fight's over.
Yeah, probably, man. That was so... You're right. First of all, you're right about the reinforcements, so I guess that broke my way. I don't know when I'm going to want to see that again.
No, you gave me hope, and then you pulled it out, so good job.
I mean, just a prayer, a prayer. That's all that was, so I appreciate your appreciation. All right, anything else you have to say?
No, well, I mean, I won't share what I did, but I think I kind of joked with you off stream where I was like, nothing like doing an experimental counter on your first battle when it's a 1v2 matchup.
Will you DM me about what you did?
Sure, yeah, I will.
Okay.
Because I still think I did it wrong, but I still think it could work. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'll shoot you a message what I did. But yeah, it was a slicker fail, and then like I was pretty much. I mean, I had one bad banner win, but I was pretty much clean after that. So that really kind of set the tail for the match. But yeah, you gotta gamble sometimes, right? Just to keep the game fun.
Yeah, man, and I mean, I think your plan was trending in the right direction because this is a hell of a lot closer than the last couple of matches, or at least it feels that way. Like I am pressed right now.
Well, there's no easy matchups in this group, so we're both in for it next round. Win or lose, we got the Noah Rhodium top 8, so that's always fun.
Yes, thank you, Sheepdog, Steve-O, Megatron. Wow, everybody who was here. Yeah, man, we had a lot of folks show up, and I hate pills. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was tight as an Olympic swimmer's Speedo. Yes, that is fair. I think that's a great subtitle for this match. Tighter than an Olympic swimmer's Speedo. Don't say that 5 times fast. That'll break you. All right. Well, appreciate you, Arsenal. Dagger, you've been lurking in the shadows. Any comments from the peanut gallery before we get ready to close out and roll out?
No, it was just fun to watch. The end. It got a lot closer than I thought it was going to get. It actually got really entertaining when we got the fleet.
All right. Well, appreciate it. Yeah. I'm sure that once the stress response ends and I'll be able to enjoy the moment, I'm sure I'll feel better. But for the moment, it's just adrenaline. So, yeah, Herfa. All right. Well, if you want to be in touch, if you want to find out exactly when I'm going to be going live for the next round, which is usually late morning, early afternoon on Saturdays for round 2, that's relative to Eastern Standard Time. Exact details will come out on my Discord. It's also the place you want to be if you just want to chat, ask questions. Got a very helpful Grand Arena focused community over there, so join us. Of course, if you're watching me here, then you already know that I'm at twitch.tv/Tassinix and also simulcasting on my YouTube channel, Tassinix Gaming. If you haven't been over there before, check it out. There's a whole bunch of Swugger-related content over there that I think you're going to want to see. We've got stuff like the GAC Omicron tier list, the how-to mod guide series starting from fundamentals, taking you on up. You've got the mod guides on characters and factions that you've asked about. And, of course, it's a rebroadcasting point for my Grand Arena-focused podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. And actually, Arsenal himself has been a guest a couple of times. And why? Because our show is focused around combat in the top 100 of Kyber 1. Every week we're breaking down what we, except for last week because I was on vacation, but every week we are breaking down how we dealt with the meta matchups that we saw, our favorite attacks and defenses out there, and our lessons learned for the week to come, plus anything else that we think is worth sharing with you. That show is native to Spotify, but wherever you catch it, check the description. There is a link that you can plug into your preferred podcast program and follow us through that. Aside from that, anything that you enjoy over on the YouTube, please give it a like, hit subscribe if you want to see more from the channel. Really appreciate your support. A lot of new clicks on the channel lately, so we keep on growing. We hit 1,500 just days ago. We're almost 1,600 now. 2K in, like a month maybe? We'll find out. But really appreciate you guys doing that. And of course, if you want to go above and beyond the call of duty, there are a few other ways to support the stream. I do have a Cash App at you guys' request. I made one that is $Tassinix. Of course, I have a PayPal, which is tassinix@gmail.com. Check that out. And yeah, If you want to get enhanced scouting power for your own Grand Arenas, early access to some of my content, and a couple other fringe benefits besides, you may be interested in checking out my Patreon. Drop the link for that. Patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there is something there interest for you. At $5 a month, you enter the Tass House at VIP access level, where you get early access to the Plotting and Scheming show. That's coming out to our general audience, 8 a.m. Friday mornings, but patrons get it as early as Tuesday night, within hours of us recording, giving you that early edge for the first round of the week. In addition, you get early access to the occasional exclusive that I'll make for patrons. It's usually at least a month of exclusivity to them for that. Stuff like the how to use hot utils automation and other some such. Of course, there's also a dedicated text and voice chat on Discord where I am usually lurking, so pop on in and say hi. Thank you so much to Andrew, Banja, Boba Isa, Deadpool Kyle 28, JJ's Dad, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Miasmal, Mos Ross, Rays Malvis, Sam Vimes, Sheepdog47, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens14, and White Wolf. Moving on up, to the $10 a month tier is VIP Access Plus, where you get a bundled Patreon membership to me and to your choice of either OmegaBot or Hot Utils Patreon. So OmegaBot is a tool that I highlighted at the start of the stream, where you get those graphs giving you a sense of what your opponent is about offensively and defensively. The tool is just fantastic for reducing the amount of time that you spend on a scout by showing you those trends. And anybody can use that tool for free to scout their opponent's last week of Grand Arena history, but only patrons can build out a custom report with any number of weeks. You get a downloadable HTML version of the report with links that you can click that go right back into swugga.gg or Insight, whichever you prefer to use. Alternatively, you might go for the Hot Utils Patreon, aka Chili subscription, which is the #1 tool for your mass mod management and loadout creation. Nothing else lets you switch so easily between your TB, TW, Grand Arena, and Raid mods. You can use it like TJ and Fatal do to easily and comprehensively remod your roster. You can slice through hundreds of mods in seconds, help your guild out in territory war, a whole bunch of stuff. No wrong way to go at VIP Access Plus. Thank you so much to Aussie Mike, Ash Sotnikam, Meow for Me, Mr. Tony, Shake23501, Single Malt Jedi, Snack Attack, Striker, Super Mard, and Trouble Fingers. At VIP Access Premium, that's $15 a month for the Double Bot bundle. So Patreon access for me, OmegaBot, and Hot Utils all in one subscription. Buying those bots separately out on the open market is the same price, which is why so many of my patrons say this is one of the best value bundles in all of Swugga. Thank you so much to Argots, Arj, Bjorn, Big Ninja, Duckstab, Darth Link, Frick Frack Paddywhack, General Milan, Ibanek, Johnny B. Ottawa, Kev, Mini GK, Pills, Bloon, Quig, Rawling, Saldag, Sir Boss, Sophus, The Lost Womprat, Trevor Boy Gaming, Wilco, and Zoltre. And at the top of the list in Jester's Club Elite, the one, the only Nomad's Reaper. This madman retired from the game quite some time ago, but still drops in, on occasion, and goes ham with it. Drops hundreds of subs, thousands of biddies. Done it many times before over the years, and that's why we say thank you so much. And of course, last but never least, our special thanks. First to the Lost Womprat, one of my patrons, who, in addition to helping me improve my OBS setup, helped me set up my Stream Deck not too long ago, which has just, further optimized and improved my experience streaming here for you guys. So it's just helping me out. Really appreciate the quality of life difference, man. To Mrs. T, my wife, thank you for all you do in the background, bringing me drinks or food or just keeping our daughter from tearing the place apart while I'm trying to be the very best like no one ever was at a phone game. And of course, to Dagger, TJ, Sasha Aisha, and Fatal, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for making yourselves available on a weekly basis to record our show. I had a great time catching up over the last, this week's episode because, we had 2 weeks to kind of roll up into it. I did learn a bunch of things from that show. Hopefully you guys, occasionally will learn something from me, but regardless, it's not about us. It's about our community, about the folks that love tuning in and listening to what us JAC fanatics have to say. So thank you guys for contributing what you do to the conversation. All right, heading back over to the main scene. It is officially too hot, and I am too drunk to be wearing a hat. So hats on real quick for the purposes of hats off to all of you for tuning in. And let's get you guys rated out. First, the YouTube folks. Who's alive? Zareth is alive. All right, YouTube folks, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night. Enjoy Zareth. I'll be over there soon enough. All right, and let's make ready for you folks here on Twitch. There's Zareth. All right, starting up. Thank you all so much for tuning in. The dream is yet alive. The possibility of ending a season at rank 1 for the very first time could yet be achieved. Still, I don't know if I have to win all 3 rounds, but I think I have to win at least the next round. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you all for being here. I'll be back on Saturday. Check Discord for exact details about when I'll be going live. And until then, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.